Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. Alpha 4.0 is getting further along, but not without some ups and downs. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members, in particular to my latest patrons, Calsnake and Roxanne. Thank you so much for the support, it is truly appreciated, and if you do enjoy my videos, please do consider subscribing and helping the channel to grow. So just a quick update video for today. There was a new 4.0 patch over the weekend, but this time it remained open, and as of writing this video being Monday morning, it is still available to play. Now, I am yet to play any of the 4.0 builds, because usually they release late into the evening and then are taken down by the time I awake. But this time, if it remains open into the afternoon, I will be playing over at twitch.tv/SuperMacBrother between 2 PM and 6 PM GMT now. So if you are interested in checking out Pyro, hanging out with us, be sure to come along. You are all welcome, whether you are new or a veteran. Now, interestingly, alongside keeping the build open for a longer duration, they have also just started increasing the shard and player count, with the shard configuration for this test being 4 dedicated game servers and 250 players, which, based on their tech preview tests, should be pretty easy to maintain. However, this isn't with all the other components of 4.0, so we'll see how that goes. Now, it is wonderful to see them pushing out from these very early Evocati phases of very limited time playtests and keeping them up for a longer duration, as that is the next step to getting into more waves. But of course, as we have seen with the latest roadmap update, much of the exciting 4.0 features and content has been cut out. Now, they say their decision to do so was that they wanted to focus all their attention and efforts on supporting server meshing, the Pyro system, and general stability for Alpha 4.0, which means the engineering gameplay, the resource network, life support, fire hazard, charge and drain, and the transit refactor has been pushed back into an incremental patch post 4.0's launch. Now, of course, this is very disappointing, as I was excited for all of these features, especially being able to finally be an engineer. But personally, for me, the focus is server meshing, getting the core tech done, out the door, and most importantly, stable is and should be the priority. So if more focus and support was required to ensure that that happens, then I 100% agree with delaying those other features, as they wouldn't be very fun to play with if stability is non-existent anyway. And by incremental, that could mean a 4.x patch like 4.1, 4.2, but generally when they talk about incremental patches, this means 4.0 point patches, so 0.1, 0.2 for example, rather than a main patch. So we shouldn't be waiting too long post 4.0's launch. Chances are, or on average, it'll be 4.0, 4.0.1, and maybe 0.2 for some hotfixes and bug fixes, and then potentially we're looking at those features coming in a 0.2, 0.3 patch, but it could go any way or in any direction, as this is very much kind of uncharted territory. So as much as I was very disappointed to learn that those features are pushed back, I am fine with it, as I'm extremely excited that Alpha 4.0 is on the way, and actually very happy that they are hyper-focused on getting server meshing and stability done. As for me, as much as I enjoy playing the Alpha, it is not why I'm here. I am here for StarCitizen's release, 1.0 essentially, and finishing off this core tech once and for all is the priority, and that is great. Anyway, as mentioned, there is a 4.0 build up right now for the Evocati. However, the NDA has been relaxed again, and we are able to stream it, so I am really excited to finally jump in and jump through to Pyro, checking out what it has to offer. Now, talking of Star Citizen 1.0, Cloud Imperium have also added a new 1.0 column to the roadmap, which is following on from what they mentioned at CitizenCon, so outlining the high-level objectives for what that vision is. However, they did say that it's not everything. This is just currently highlighting the core goals that will shape the 1.0 experience. Now, I won't be breaking that down today or running through what there is. I will be working on a separate video to cover this 1.0 column, but there is, as we know, some great stuff in there. But as always, no dates. Now, in other news, there was a new Alpha 324.2a PTU build out yesterday, which was a 3-hour timed playtest working with the internal QA team to test the Save Stanton global event. But I would imagine that that specific test is over now. However, the build does look to still be up, but this build did temporarily replace the 324.3 IAE patch for the weekend while they test that event. I suspect 324.3 will make a return sometime soon to further test the whole IAE event halls and so forth, which is set to be a bit of a belter, especially with the new Mark II Hornets, the Star Lancer, and of course the Polaris, plus many other reveals, I am sure. Also, hopefully throughout this week, we can see another 4.0 patch come along and remain up for a longer while they push towards the other waves. I am really looking forward to seeing this 4.0 patch finally release, and I truly hope that Cloud Imperium can get it out before the end of the year in a good, solid, stable condition, which I know is their intention, and now with less features coming for this build initially, it is more likely, but it is also going to be less exciting than what it was. But still, plenty to be excited for, and I will most certainly be doing an off-grid Pyro series. That is going to be a lot of fun. Now, I will be sure to keep you all up to date with what is happening with these new patches. As always, do let me know how you found the latest Alpha 4.0 build. Again, I will be jumping into it on Twitch today between 2 and 6 PM GMT, provided it's still available. Also, if you would like to transform your phone or tablet into your ship's dashboard, which will be even cooler using these new MFDs, GameGlass have increased the discount that I can offer you from 5% to 10%, so a big thank you to them. And to take advantage of that deal, just use the link in the description below, which will also provide my channel with a direct kickback, and a massive thank you to all of you who have done so already. But with that said, I will now get on to other videos. If you do enjoy my content, please do consider subscribing and helping the channel to grow. Again, come and hang out over at Twitch, the link is below. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour. Tick that notification bell if you would like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members. Thank you for your support. Cannot do this without you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.